In this video, I'm going to take you through how to take a screen grab of your Macintosh and pipe the audio from your audio application, in this case I'm using Live, into that screen grab so you can record audio and video simultaneously. And we want to do that because we want to capture the cool animations from the Pendulate or Generate plugins from Newfangled Audio. So we've got a sound going, we've got these cool animations. Want to make sure you're using OpenGL, so go ahead and make sure that's enabled. If it's not, enable it, then close it out and open up the plugin window again. And also in the settings, we'll probably want to turn off the controls. And now we just have the cool animations going. We want to capture these and capture the sound at the same time. So there's a couple tools you can use. There's something sophisticated called ScreenFlow, and that gives you editing options and a bunch of nice tools for putting together screen grabs. But I'm just going to show you free tools. So the first thing you're going to want to make sure you have is the Black Hole driver. Black Hole Virtual Audio Driver is a free software. And what it does is it allows you to pipe audio among different applications. So what you want to do is go to the GitHub site and download the installer, run the installer, and then go ahead and open up your audio MIDI setup. There's two options. There's a 2-channel and a 16-channel. I'm keeping it simple and using the 2-channel. One other thing to consider is if you have an audio interface, it may interfere with the proper operation of Black Hole. I had this problem, and so it's taken me a lot longer to do this video than I wanted to. But once I turned off my audio interface, in this case it's a ESI 86XT, once I turned that thing off, everything worked fine. So that may be the case for you. Maybe you just want to be preemptive and take it out entirely before you start doing any captures. So what I have here is just my standard built-in audio. And what I want to do is I want to create a multi-output device. So I'm going to select the standard audio, the external headphones, and create a multi-output device. And I've already done that. That appears like this. And then what you do is you turn on the different devices you want to output to. So if I select this in Ableton Live, now I'm going to get audio from through the headphones as well as the Black Hole driver. I could also send it to the speakers if I wanted, and anything else. Okay, so the other thing to know about this is that you want Black Hole second. So if you're in a situation where your Black Hole is at the top and your headphones are below that, you'll want to make sure that your headphones are at the top. And then turn on drift correction for the Black Hole driver too. So that's all you need to do to set that up. And then in Live, you can go to your preferences and make sure you select your multi-output device as your output. Your input can be whatever you want it to, whatever you need it to be, of course. Now we have sound going there, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to QuickTime Player, and that makes it really easy to create a screen grab. There's a couple different interfaces for this. I'm using Mojave, I'm using Catalina, and when you select new screen recording, it gives you a little toolbar down here where you can select different options for what you want to record, and you can select your microphone. In this case, it's going to be the Black Hole output. All the audio that's going through Black Hole is going to now be recorded. And that's going to save to wherever you want it. It's just going to open up when we're done. So if you want to do level checks, unfortunately, this interface doesn't give it to you. So if you're working with one of the earlier versions of Mac OS, you can, when you do a screen grab, it looks like this, and you actually get the meters here. So we can see we have the audio coming in over the Black Hole driver, and so that's a nice way to make sure that things are working correctly. So I'm going to go back to screen recording and record the entire screen, and just go ahead and start recording. And you'll see up here at the top there's a little icon that pops up in the toolbar to indicate that it's going. And I'll open up the Pendulate window, And now we can let this run and record our audio and our video at the same time. I'll go ahead and stop the recording with the toolbar, and it just saves it. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the audio here in live so we can hear what is happening in the QuickTime movie that we just recorded. So that's great, that worked, and now we have a nice video file that we can use. You can export this in any number of ways. So in QuickTime you can export it as 1080p and you can just share that video file. That makes it easy. If you want to go ahead and just save this file, it will give you a dialog. You can save it to wherever you want. I'll be terrible and save it to the desktop. Oh, actually, it looks like it's already there. So I don't need to do that, but I can call it something like Pendulate Audio Video and save it. And now it saves it. If you want to recompress it to a different format that maybe is smaller or something that's easier to share, you can use something called Handbrake. Let me pull that up. Handbrake for Mac. And I believe, here we go. It's an open source video transcoder. So it's a simple way to convert things into something that you can easily share over the internet if you need to do that. Usually the default video format for the QuickTime videos you make with the screen capture is ProRes. So it makes a big video and is probably not something you're going to upload to YouTube or Instagram very easily. So that is how you capture a video in Mac OS from the screen and get the audio piped in. And it's very simple. Hope this is helpful. I look forward to seeing what you create with Pendulate and Generate. I want to see some really cool videos out there. And if you have any questions, throw them in the comments of this video. And of course, if you like what we're doing here, subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.